kind of liken it to if a meteor is coming to Earth or an asteroid and you're able to deflect it slightly, you can avoid a calamity in the future. And by giving the children proper care and then also opportunities through the Guardian Ad Litem Association to be a kid, to go to summer camp and have those kind of activities that children should have, I think that's going to help them quite a bit. Well, Guardian Ad Litem refers to a guardian in litigation. It's someone who has a responsibility for a foster child or children, and during the time that they're in foster care with the Department of Social Services. So they function as a court-appointed advocate for the children.
A Guardian Ad Litem volunteer can be 20 years old or 70 years old. They can be retired, they can be employed. There is no pattern of what a Guardian Ad Litem looks like. They all have one common characteristic. That is, they care about children that have been neglected or abused by those who are supposed to love them the most, their families, their parents.
A lot of serious things happen in this room, and I talked to the lawyers before I come in sometimes about being Batman. They thought I was kidding. But what happened was I told them that I'm an ordinary person walking in a room where extraordinary things are expected of me, and so I channel Batman. And they laugh until I show them my Batman watch that I have on, and I tell them that I carry ID. So it helps lighten their mood a little bit, but it helps them know that when I walk in the room, I really try to be a superhero. The children that come to this room represent a side of life that our community wishes didn't exist, and many people choose to believe that it doesn't exist. We have children that have come to us from a bathroom floor in Burger King when their mother has a heroin needle in her arm and is passed out on the floor. We have children who are badly beaten. We have children who have been burned. We have children who have been denied food to the point that they're failing to thrive. It is a terrible side of life that these children represent, and these guardians and these social workers help bring them out of the depths of despair and give them a chance in life.
The Cape Fear Guardian Litem Association functions much like a Friends of our organization, and their whole mission is to help serve the unique and special needs of the children around us and promote awareness for our program and the volunteers who serve it. The work that happens can seem very heartbreaking, and lots of people can really struggle with facing the idea that children are in such difficult situations in our community. And I would say that my job puts me in touch with some of the most heartbreaking stories and some of the most wonderful people. And so while I see some things that are very ugly, I also meet some of the most generous and giving people that are in the community. The volunteers who make time to commit to the children who we serve are some of the most incredibly generous people I've ever met. And we turn those heartbreaks into rewards.
I'm really amazed at how some of these children are able to make it through the difficulties that they've had, but I think it's been as a result of the volunteers and then also the wonderful funding that's been given to help them go in those directions.
What a great sense of pride that your money's going directly to the mission of the Cape Fear Guardian Ad Litem Association.
The Guardian Ad Litem has advocated for the best interest of the children, and hopefully with some wise decision making from the judges. Sometimes we're giving these children a chance at life, and there's nothing more powerful that I've seen in our court system than the impact on children and families of the work that's done in this room, and specifically by the volunteer guardians who get involved in their lives and figure out what's going on and make recommendations to try to make a difference.
Definitely breaking the cycle of abuse. These are the kind of things that can really only be the solution to it. The antidote for it, if you will, is to give the children a positive background and role models, and that's going to be the main result of that.